Tempus here, hello and welcome to Heroic Morchok. I assume that you've seen the normal guide to Morchok, and if not, please click the annotation on the video to view it. Due to the mechanics of this fight, it is advisable that you clear most, if not all, of the trash mobs around the area to prevent people running into any because of bad crystal spawns. For this fight, you will need 2 tanks and at least 2 healers. Morchok may no longer apply any stacking debuff, but at 90% health he splits in 2. Meaning your raid will need to split into 2 equal groups of 5 aside, with 1 tank, a player to soak stomps, and at least 1 healer on each side. Their health pools are separate, but the damage you do to them is split between the 2 of them, so basically their health is shared. Don't forget this is heroic now, so your group will have to hit harder and it will take more damage. Now, because your group is split in 2, the stomp is going to need to hit all 5 people on the boss. If even one person does not get hit, you could have some deaths. Both bosses have the same mechanics, with the second boss, Korkrom, using the same ability as Morchok, only slightly later. Stomp deals massive damage to everyone within 25 yards of the tank, with the tank and the closest other player taking twice the share. In order to survive this, the closest player will need to use defensive cooldowns. Plate wearers should take less damage due to armor, and having a rogue that can use feint to soak on this fight is extremely useful. Stomp will also apply a debuff on those that get hit by it, which doubles the damage they take for a few seconds. This just means that the 2 groups have to be decently far away from each other to avoid taking a double damage stomp. Morchok will also use resonating crystals, meaning that 3 players will have to run into it in order to take minimal damage. However, due to having only 5 aside, the tank will need to bring the boss towards the crystals in order to keep all 5 players within stomp range. The boss will still use Black Blood of the Earth, requiring everyone to move behind the fragments. At 20% health, Morchok will gain Furious, causing him to hit harder and faster, so you'll want to save Time Warp for this. Just make sure to use it after a Black Blood of the Earth phase, just to avoid wasting it. So, for this fight, you will need to split your group into 2 groups of 5, with at least 1 healer, 1 tank, and 1 player to soak the stomps on each side. When the boss splits, the tanks will need to tank the bosses on opposite side of the area to avoid getting hit by 2 stomps. Whenever the boss your group is on summons a crystal, the tank will have to kite the boss towards the crystal, and everyone else needs to make sure they are within 25 yards of the tank, with whoever is assigned to take the double portion the closest to the tank. Move out for the Black Blood of the Earth and hide behind a pillar. Save Time Warp for when Morchok is at 20% health. Just be sure to use it after a Black Blood of the Earth phase to avoid wasting the buff while hiding. Please feel free to subscribe, and I wish you the best of luck with your kill.